Welcome to another spine-chilling tale on Sinister Findings. In this video, we delve into the haunting legend of Blackwood Manor, a place where the past refuses to rest and the spirits of the damned linger. Prepare yourself for a journey into the unknown, where curiosity can lead to a fate worse than death. This is the haunting of Blackwood Manor. Blackwood Manor stood at the edge of a dense forest, shrouded in mist and mystery. The locals whispered about the mansion's dark past, but no one dared to venture near it. The manor had been abandoned for decades, ever since the tragic night when the entire Blackwood family vanished without a trace. One stormy evening, a group of friends, Emma, Jack, Sarah, and Tom, decided to explore the manor. They were thrill seekers, always looking for the next adrenaline rush. Armed with flashlights and a sense of adventure, they made their way to the decaying mansion. As they stepped inside, the air grew thick with an oppressive silence. The grand foyer was covered in dust, and cobwebs hung from the chandeliers. The friends split up to explore different parts of the house, agreeing to meet back in the foyer in an hour. Emma and Jack headed upstairs, while Sarah and Tom explored the ground floor. Emma felt a chill as she walked down the dimly lit hallway. She heard faint whispers, but when she turned around, no one was there. Jack, on the other hand, was drawn to a room at the end of the hall. He opened the door and found an old nursery, with toys scattered across the floor. Suddenly, the door slammed shut behind him. Jack's flashlight flickered, and he heard the sound of children laughing. He turned around to see ghostly figures of children playing with the toys. Their eyes were hollow, and their laughter was eerie. Jack tried to open the door, but it wouldn't budge. The children stopped playing and stared at him, their expressions turning sinister. Meanwhile, Sarah and Tom found themselves in the kitchen. The air was thick with the smell of decay. As they searched the room, they heard footsteps echoing through the halls. Tom opened a cupboard and found an old, dusty journal. He flipped through the pages and discovered it belonged to Mrs. Blackwood. The last entry was dated the night the family disappeared. It spoke of strange occurrences and a malevolent presence in the house. Suddenly, the lights flickered, and the temperature dropped. Sarah felt a cold hand on her shoulder and screamed. Tom turned around to see a shadowy figure standing behind her. The figure's eyes glowed red, and it reached out towards them. They ran out of the kitchen, their hearts pounding. Back upstairs, Emma found herself drawn to a large mirror in one of the bedrooms. "What's this?" As she looked into it, she saw a reflection of a woman standing behind her. The woman's face was twisted in agony, and she whispered, "Help us." Emma turned around, but the room was empty. She looked back at the mirror, and the woman was gone. The friends regrouped in the foyer, their faces pale with fear. They decided to leave the manor, but as they reached the front door, it slammed shut. The whispers grew louder, and the air became suffocating. The ghostly figures of the Blackwood family appeared, their eyes filled with sorrow and anger. "Mr. Blackwood, you shouldn't have come here. Now you will join us." The friends tried to escape, but the spirits closed in on them. The last thing they heard was the sound of their own screams, echoing through the halls of Blackwood Manor. The next morning, the manor stood silent once more, its secrets hidden within its walls. The friends were never seen again, and the legend of Blackwood Manor grew even darker. Years later, new thrill seekers arrived, drawn by the manor's sinister reputation. As they explored the decaying mansion, they found an old, dusty photograph in the foyer. It was a picture of the Blackwood family, but with a chilling addition. The faces of Emma, Jack, Sarah, and Tom were now among them, their eyes hollow and filled with despair. The new visitors felt a cold breeze and heard faint whispers echoing through the halls. They turned to leave, but the front door slammed shut behind them. The whispers grew louder, and the air became thick with an oppressive silence. The ghostly figures of the Blackwood family, now joined by the friends, appeared, their eyes filled with sorrow and anger. "Mr. Blackwood, welcome to Blackwood Manor. You will never leave." The new visitors' screams echoed through the halls, joining the chorus of those who had come before. The manor stood silent once more, its dark secrets claiming yet another group of souls. Thank you for joining us on this terrifying journey into the heart of Blackwood Manor. Remember, some places are best left undisturbed, for the spirits of the past may never truly rest. If you enjoyed this story, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more chilling tales. Until next time, stay safe and beware of the unknown.